Just for you, Hyun. I'm coming in for 1 second. I got other things to do real quick. I got 13 minutes till I come back on, but just for you, because you got to go to work. I love you, man. Don't worry, you can always watch this again. This is for you, man. I love you, bro. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. And that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show, the show that brings the adrenaline, the show that pumps it up every single day and gives you the information while you're entertained and fully pumping. I want you to live life to the fullest. I want you to feel like you are feeling that energy, feeling the vibe. I'm sending adrenaline through the airways, right into your living room, right into your bedroom, right into your house, into the phone sitting on the park bench you're at. I don't care where you are in the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. No matter where you are in the world, and good 3 a.m. Some of you up at 2 a.m. watching the stream, and I know that, and I appreciate that more than you would ever know. Appreciate each and every one of you out there watching the stream. Thank you so much. If you could please hit the like button, it would be very nice. That would be very much appreciated, and that's all I'm going to say about it today. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance, total to the entire marketplace. We're going to see what's happening in the market. We're going to give you guys a beautiful window into what I see, and then we're going to move on forward throughout the rest of the day. We're also going to go through incentives, and if people send in super chats, deep dives, we find out about new coins, old coins, coins at the bottom, coins at the top. I show you how to sell the top. I teach you about divergences. This is a trading school, a trading knowledge. This is a knowledge dump. If you're ready to get knowledge dumped on you, then you're in the right place. So thank you for coming on in. Let me bring the mic down a little bit, and let's bring that music down a little bit as well. Guys, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I woke up this morning. The first thing I said was thank you for my legs, because I walked to the bathroom to go to the bathroom. I did not have to use a wheelchair or shift myself onto a toilet. I was able to stand up and go to the bathroom. So that was the first blessing that I received when I woke up. I then began to drink water. That was the second blessing I received when I woke up. I then saw my daughter say hi to me and give me a hug and a kiss. That was the third blessing I received when I woke up. Guys, look. Let's do this. I was always a really good pourer. I've always been a really good pourer. Oops, sorry. I've always been a really good pourer. Watch, I'll mess up now. I've mastered the pouring. And I always make sure I pour a lot, you know. Always keep water around you, lots of water. Remember, you're full of water. I drink the water at the beginning of every show. We do sell. We're going to start selling Crypto Lifer jars, minted Crypto Lifer. We're going to make 40 NFT Crypto Lifer jars. There's only going to be 40 of them. 40, they're going to be $40 a piece. They will be spicy, but 40 for 40, that's going to be the thing. And they're going to be exclusive, extremely exclusive. I'm going to hand make them by myself. Like, so they're not even going to be produced by some outside Chinese company. They're going to be handmade here in America by me personally. Each one will have something unique about it that no other one will have, and I will make sure that each jar is unique. All 40, numbered 1 through 40. These are going to be insane, and only 40 lucky Crypto Lifers will ever get their hands on one of these. I'm super excited for the new Crypto Lifer NFT. It's going to look different than this. It's going to actually be etched into the glass. The glass is actually going to be three-dimensionally shaped and formed. It's going to blow your mind. Wait for that, guys. So coming out, the Crypto Lifer NFT jar. It incentivizes people to drink water in a glass jar instead of using plastic. It helps the environment. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, I'm going to shrink myself down now, and we're going to get into brass tacks. Thank you for being here, and thank you for coming to the Crypto Lifer Show. I want one now, bro, in Australia. Cheers. Of course you want one. Who wouldn't want one of those? Only 40 ever made. There will only be 40 ever made of those puppies. They'll be in high demand. Okay, so right off the bat, I like to give you guys a trade right when the morning begins. I don't like to waste your time too much, all right? So I'll show you what I was looking at right off the bat. You're lucky enough to see this if you're watching the live stream. So I'm looking at Axie. Axie just keeps pumping. This is what's called a bull pennant, and it's ready to rock again. Highly likely breaking to the upside. We have a low stochastic, kind of doing a little bit of a dip, and highly likely to move to the upside. We're also getting extended movement here. Also, something I want to teach you. When the price is falling to the downside and the volume is falling to the downside, reversal coming. There's a reversal on the way for AXS. I see it on the way. So, incentives. I think this actually needs to be straightened a little bit more. I did this late. To me, the line's something like that. Yeah, and that's the bigger target of this larger bull flag. We're still in that trade. See the bigger trade here that we got in earlier, that we're still up 40%. Shout out to all my crypto lifers if you're up big. Shout out to anyone taking the live calls. Shout out to anyone getting into just all the calls. Shout out to every one of you guys, man. Really, really appreciate you guys. One thing I do want to show you right now, check this out. Check this out. So, when I look at here, this is just funny, man. But I want to show you the wins that we've made in the last, 10 days. Just in the last 10 days. I'm going to show you something unbelievable to blow your minds. All right? To absolutely blow your minds. I just can't, of course, now slow me down to get the page. I need to get a team loading things up and getting it moving. I got a few people helping me out, but I need to get a more official team. It's going to come. It's all going to come with time. Good morning. Yo. Going to be a hell of a day. Fed report comes out today. Minutes, baby. Minutes. Shout out to Jesse B. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time, guys. That is your time. Right now, I'm trying to just show you the wins that we've created in the last 10 days. Just to kind of put anyone who's on the fence about joining the Patreon, getting tutoring, they're like, what should I do? Should I do it? Well, let's just show you the proof. Let's go back to brass tacks. Let's break it down for you guys. Let's show you what's happening on the day. It is Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. What a beautiful time to be alive on this earth. Thank you so much for my job. Thank you so much that I get to be here every single day on YouTube, man. What a blessing. Even when my channel was recently... And then I learned, man, I got on my hands and knees and prayed and said, thank you, dear Lord, for every experience and everything in life. And I was ready even for that experience. If that was what it was going to be, I was ready for it. So look, we gave you the AXS trade up 35%, and now I'm giving you a flag. Highly likely this is about to play out because it's flagging up here. A boom to the upside is coming for AXS. We have 13% in 5 hours on TCT 2 nights ago. LTO boomed up 35%. I had it in a cup and handle and an inverted head and shoulder for you. I also put it in a pennant here and told you it was going to break out. Found that it hit resistance. When I saw that resistance, boom. Multiple reasons why I gave you the trade. There's 17 confluences in there in LTO. I also tracked Bitcoin very well. When everyone's saying we were down, going down, blah, 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 we were shorting. Oh, what about all the unlocks for Grayscale? I stuck to the TA. I showed you an inverted head and shoulders on the 5-minute. I started to push out. Bitcoin pushed out. I then gave you an ascending triangle. All of these played out exactly as the TA suggested, and I gave you the calls before they happened. Because we were able to nail Bitcoin, we were able to nail the USDT pairs. USDT pairs follow Bitcoin. I hit you with Nano, 12% in 5 and 15 hours. I hit you with Dogecoin, 22% on Doge, banging on them. Okay? I hit you with storage, 33% so far, and we're going to take a look at that later on. If you stay tuned towards the end, I'm going to give you a live trade on storage. So storage is going to be the trade that I probably is going to show you, and I'm giving you a trade right now as this begins. I gave you Ferrum Network in another cup and handle, breaking to the upside, 40% gains for Ferrum, and Ferrum's just getting started as well. These coins are starting to break out. We're seeing some movement. The entire market cap is starting to make a big move. That is total. We're going to get into total in a second. I gave you 52% gains right here as well for FET. I talked about FET mainnet. I kind of kept telling you guys about FET. Now, if you're in my group, this is what I do. I kind of coach you. I'm life coaching you. I'm mentally coaching you. I'm always trying to bring you to the water. I'm always trying to get you paid. My idea is come on. So I showed you, look, FET has a USDT mainnet coming out. Let me show you. I spit out all this news. IOXT, Ecomi. I gave you a FET scalp. Boom, boom. So I said, look, watch FET this month. Watch FET this month. It's got a mainnet coming out. And I actually showed you the mainnet right here. FET news, mainnet. Bridge expansion on July 16th, and then it has a mainnet coming out on June 29th, July 29th, right? So the idea is when a mainnet's coming, you want to kind of buy into these coins and run up into the mainnet. This is a well-established idea that I've played out many, many times. Look at all the calls on the channel, and these are the calls that happened before happened. 15-minute scalp on MFT. I give you Bitcoin updates throughout the day in video format. Guys, you will not beat it. Nothing like this on YouTube, nothing like this on Patreon, nothing like this in a trading world. You won't see it. So anyway, let's get back to brass tacks. Let's show you some more. So right off the bat, track me. I just gave you another trade right off the bat. AXS. All right. Ready to rock. I would risk 11% on the low here at previous support because look, resistance. Now you can hide below support. We should bounce. To gain about 67%, 72. That's a beautiful 6-to-1 risk to reward ratio. I really like the trade. Low on the stochastics on the 1 hour. And yeah, looking like it's definitely doing something cool. And You know, we're seeing some lack of downward movement here on the Stokes. Look like they're going to push up. Lack of bearish momentum here as well. This is looking very, very sexy. I believe by later on this afternoon, it'll begin to pop. Again, none of this is financial advice. Do not do anything I do on this channel, okay? I am not a financial advisor. Do not do anything I do or say. All of this is for speculative and entertainment purposes only. I hope you're entertained by this amazing entertainment, because that's what I am. I am an entertainment, okay? I'm not a financial advisor, all right? All these gains that I made was for entertainment. This is all entertainment gains. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys. One day. Okay, so anyway, moving forward, let's see what my list is hot. XRP booming with some big XRP news. We gave you REV. Why did I give you REV? Well, look at REV. It was in a beautiful cup and handle, booming to the upside. Talked about REV here, opening it at about 16, 8, 17 on the dot because it was bouncing off previous support. Look, resistance, support. Buy into that support region and get down. I think the call was even earlier, around 16, something like that. These do adjust over time. But look, cup and handle for REV. I've shown how these cup and handles break to the upside. I have a larger target for REV going all the way up to about 26. So there's your gain for REV, man. Just got to hold on and let the ride continue. So far, so good. It's on an uptrend and it's holding very well. It is now beginning to flag. I want to put this on your radar as well. Beginning to flag. I do see Bitcoin giving a little bit of a trouble, but the 1 hour will be oversold soon. So REV, putting that on your radar as well, okay? REV, baby, REV. REV is an NFT play. NFTs are hot right now. REV is going to rev up. We'll take a look at what REV really is, just so you guys know what REV is as well, all right? Kind of give you a backstory of what's going down. Also look in 7 days, Bitcoin up 25%, huge. Ethereum up 18%. This is a big deal. 4.4% in 24 hours for Bitcoin, holding 39,700. I like it, man. I told you, it does not matter what happens as long as we make a higher low above like 31,000. Like, we could go to 32 and make a low. That's a higher low on an uptrend. So we're going to get into total 2 and Bitcoin dominance. These are the 4 things that kind of shape the market. They kind of let you know what's going on. When Bitcoin dominance is a little shaky, you don't play altcoin pairs. Okay, you play USDT pairs. When Bitcoin dominance is kind of iffy, you then switch to BTC pairs because that's when altcoins will beat up on Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin's the big daddy. Bitcoin's up 25%. Not many coins are up 25%. Bitcoin is beat up on the altcoins. This is what happens. Bitcoin surges first, then the profits re-establish themselves and come out of Bitcoin. They get into the larger caps. They get into BNB, Cardano. Then they get sold off, and it goes into smaller, and then we get to mid-cap into the tiny cap coins. This will now breach into micro-cap. I'm telling you right now, this is a new kind of incentive, a new idea, and we're going to see this booming. So stay tuned for more, guys. We're going to keep you up to date with what's happening in the market. We're going to go through Bitcoin right now, total 2, and now we're going to kind of shape the market for you as we do every single day here at the Crypto Lifer Show. We already gave you calls at the beginning of the show. We didn't waste any of your time, all right? We didn't waste any of your time. We proved our track record, gave you some calls, and got you started, got you ready to go. So thank you for coming on in. Shout out to XRP Muser in the spot. Shout out to everyone here. Thank you guys so much for being here, and appreciate it. Okay. REV doing its thing. I mean, you can see this beautiful cup and handle for REV. Wanted to zoom in here because I want you to see these levels of support and resistance that are super important. Okay? I want you to see the ideas here. Look, we hit resistance here. Very important, right? Came back, hit resistance again. So now you're like, okay, if we get above this line, that's where I'm going to long. That's what you say. The double resistance. What I mean, first one didn't work. And why didn't it work? It lines right up with this one. It hits the previous high. Bam, comes down. So you always sell at the previous high. It'll take a few weeks before it gets back to that high. I'm telling you right now. Now we're going to break that previous high. I mean, price discovery. Am I wrong? Let me see. Oh, no, REV is tanked. So, okay. But it still has a gap up to get back to previous highs, too, right there. I mean, that's its next real big level to its big hurdle is 30, right? So, anyway, REV, look at this beautiful cup and handle for REV. About to blow, man. About to blow. And I do this consistently. Cup and handles are my specialty. They should call me Sammy Cup and Handy because that's what I do for a living, basically. Okay, let's keep it moving. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin right now and see what's going on. It was dipping a little bit this morning when I woke up. I think it got caught and held. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening. I'm going to start fresh, and I'm going to show you how you would trade if you just began trading. You don't know a dang thing about trading. Well, the first thing we're going to do is look at weekly support, the biggest support and resistance that matters, okay? Bigger time frames have more weight. So right off the bat, look, we're basically at a support line. And sometimes it's a range. It's not just definitely a line. It's a range, okay? So look at this range right here. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Please hit the like button. If I have as many people that watch as likes, it would be greatly appreciative to me. Thank you so much. I'm appreciative just for you watching. It would be really nice if you could also bust out a like button. Just make sure it works. Okay, shout out to everyone here on the live. Summer. Tell them, you can say something. They can hear you, but they don't have to see you here. Just talk into the mic real quick, please. I need you. No, I need you. Tell them real quick what you always say.
Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and make sure to give us comments down below.
Oh, comments down below? Where'd you come up with this stuff? She makes this stuff up on her own. Unbelievable. She's so smart, man. Okay, shout out to everyone here, man. Hit the like button, people. Just the thumb. Shout out to everyone here. 148 people. If we get 148 likes, it would be awesome for the channel. You'd really make my day. Okay, so let's see what's going on. It would be the coolest thing you ever did, and you'd get some good karma for it. But, you know, your view is just enough. I'm so blessed that you're here to view me. If you want to hit me with a like, then I'm extra blessed. But the view enough is alone. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. So look, here is the previous level of resistance. This is like a bar zone that we need to break through. And then, you know, we wicked up, but there's a bar zone. Here's our next bar zone. Like, these are our areas of support and resistance that you really want to look closely on. It's truly, this is how we trade. And it looks simple at first, you know. We're going to get complex at one point, but and I also telling you that simplicity is key in trading. It's not about being complex all the time. It's about nice and easy, one step at a time. So look, this is our next region that we seem to have very strong support. So Bitcoin needs to doesn't need to. All it really needs to do, technically, is make a higher low when the weekly candle just needs to close above this one. Even if it becomes a red candle and it closes there, fine. It's an uptrend. You get what I'm saying? What I see here, though, is really, really nice because the MACD has not crossed yet, and we already got incentive, and it's pointing to the upside. This is a really good sign. I also brought this up probably for 2 weeks straight, over and over and over again, when everyone else said that Grayscale was unlocking, when everyone else said that we were going to dump. And I'm not saying we're not going to dump. I'm not saying we're guaranteed for anything. But what I am saying is I was one of the first and only YouTube channels to consistently every single day say this is what's called hidden bullish divergence. We have swing up to swing up. We have swing down to swing down. And that creates a trend to the upside. Eventually, we will end up on the other side. Oh my God. I'm just messing around. So we can end up here somewhere. So I could see Bitcoin pumping to the upside right around here and then breaking that previous resistance. And we gone, baby. We gone. We gone, baby. We gone. Once we break above here, we're going to come back down to maybe the support region right around here. I wouldn't be surprised if we go to 60K, come back to 45K. Boom. And then if we bounce off 45K, I would long my whole shebangin'. That would be the last long I ever long right there for the rest of the bull run right there. Maybe even some leverage long. I'm telling you right now, that would be a long for me. Boom. Lifer will deep dive anything for them super chats. Do it. What's up, Lifer fam? How is everybody doing this morning? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Thank you for being a part of the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate you. 150 people watching, 120 likes. If we get the likes up to the watchers, it gets the algorithm pumping, gets more people in here, gets more energy, and then we all vibe off that energy. The more people that come together at once creates a fusing, booming energy. You know? Okay, so check it out. So look, swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down, pushing to the upside. I'm worried, man. My guy that makes my website and stuff right now said he went on a trip with his family, got caught in the monsoon, and now he can't work because he's stuck in a freaking monsoon surrounded by freaking rain in Pakistan. And he's telling me, I'm so sorry, and we already paid, and we gave him all this. Oh, my God. Every day there's going to be a struggle. And you know what I told him? I said, don't worry. I just want you to be safe. I just want you to be safe. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I don't want him to be like all upset. We'll figure it out, man. But anyway, that's a great way to handle things. You just take a deep breath and you realize all you can do is move on to the next step. You know what I'm saying? All will be well somehow, some way. All will be well. I don't know how, but all will be well. So I kept pointing out that swing up to swing up and swing down to swing down was hidden bullish divergence, that eventually Bitcoin would end up somewhere up here. The entire market was talking about grayscale unlocking. If you remember that, you know how many people said grayscale? What are you going to do about grayscale? Grayscale, grayscale. And I would say, I don't care. I said, I don't read the news and I don't trade off the news, and it doesn't matter to me. You know, it doesn't matter to me. They can do and say whatever they want. And so the only thing I cared about, is funny, everyone else was talking about grayscale. I talked about grayscale adding mana and BAT. You know, that's all I cared about, that they were adding more to the trust. Anyway, swing up to swing up, swing down is hidden bullish divergence. Low stochastics, I said too, in the last 5 years, all you do is buy Bitcoin down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. You had 6 times in 5 years to buy Bitcoin on this low below the dotted line, and that's when I would be buying Bitcoin right there. And I bought more here, there, and I just kept buying it. 39K, 45K, 32K, 29K, 30K, 31K. I spent my whole time buying Bitcoin down here because I said, even if we go to 30K, I'll only lose 50% of my investment. Oh, well, it's not too bad compared to how many people get slammed in this market. They go down hundreds of percent. They go down to zero. They buy the tops of things and end up at the very, very bottom. So my whole point of the story is, there was more upside than downside for me, so I dollar cost average into BTC at these areas. And I kept telling everyone to do the same. I told them to find coins that you like and use these down periods to accumulate. Accumulate Cardano, accumulate Matic, accumulate Phantom. Phantom was my number one. I chose a coin to accumulate, and I stuck on it. And I just kept going at it, okay? I gave myself a number and a list. That's how you eventually create wealth. You stick to one coin, you get a good amount of it at a very low price. You make sure the market cap's in a sweet spot, and then you ride that puppy to the upside, okay? Because there will be an upside, all right? And you sit quietly. It may take 6 months. It may take 7 months. It may take a year. But when you add up, turning 10,000 into $1 million, and if it takes a year, that's insane gains. It could take 16 months. It could take 2 years. That's still insane gains. That's more than $10,000 a month, if you think about it. Way more. So everyone's running after these big trades. They want the big money. The big money comes if you're patient and you learn how to dollar cost average in at the right time. That's how you make serious money in this market. I'm telling you, that's how I did it. That's how I'm sitting here in front of you right now. Dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. Scout's honor. That's how I did it, man. You know? And yes, I trade and I learned how to trade and I do the TA and it's fun and I flip it and I dip it and it's all that, this and that. But, man, the power of DCAing into Bitcoin will change your life. I'm telling you right now, it'll change the way you look at things. You will never be the same once you realize, wow, I put $5,000 here 4 years ago and now I'm sitting on 40, 50, 60 grand. Telling you, man, the feeling that Bitcoin will give you is unbelievable. A lot of people just don't get it, don't realize. So look, I pulled a Fibonacci too as well, and what was crazy to me was I pulled it from the exact impulse to the pump. So from the impulse right here to the pump, okay? And we came to the 618 and the 6.65, and they sit in the same spot right there, boom. And to me, that's what's the institutional accumulation. That's where they accumulate everything. When something retraces 65%, a lot of times they retrace 80% too. That's why everyone thought, oh, maybe, but that would be like 16K Bitcoin. And I told you guys, I was ready for anything. I started being like, you know what? Anything is possible, but I'm just going to take it day by day. If we take it day by day, that's how we make a killing. That's day by day is how everyone wants to do these crazy things too, right? Day by day is how we make serious gains, okay? Day by day. That's how you do it. All right. It's sitting with, and what I mean day by day is taking the chart one step at a time. That's how you make gains like this. 35% on AXS, 13% on TCT in 5 hours, 35% in LTO, We nailed the Bitcoin trade consistently. Yesterday, too, put it in a flag, said 40K possible, hit 40K. 12% in 5 hours, 22% gains on Doge, 33% on Storage, 52.7% on ETU, and Ferrum up 40%. All ready to rock, ready to go for you. So these were insane gains. And they all came in like the last 7-8 days at all different times, and boom, boom, boom. And we made even more than that. That's just a few that I collected. There's probably way more. And a few didn't work out, probably 3 or 4, but track record is way higher, about 70% gains. Unbelievable. So, moving forward with Bitcoin. And that's $99 a month just to get that many calls in a week. I mean, it's unbelievable. You won't see anything like it. Already gave you 2 calls at the beginning of the live stream. Like most channels don't even do that, and they keep you there for hours. I keep you there for 2 hours. In the first 10 minutes, I get you paid. That's the point, right? I try to pay you before you pay me. All right. That's why all I want is a couple people to become multimillionaires. Maybe 100 of you become multimillionaires, richer than me. I hope a couple of you people become richer than me. That's the plan. And you become resources in my life later on. You'll be like, man, I remember when you showed me how to do this, and now look where I am. I'm setting myself up to have contacts that are even more possibly successful than I am. And that's the key. So when you give things away, you are basically creating like a house. You're building a foundation that you can stand on years later by giving value. It's value though. If you give something away, you have to give away value. There has to be value to it, and you have to be able to prove the value. People have to be able to like that value. It has to work, right? So, and that comes from learning a new skill or a task, right? That other people would have to dedicate more time to get where you're at. So you dedicate your time. Everything is a trade in life. Every single thing is a trade in life. Okay, so right off the bat, this is why I began to long Bitcoin. This is why I was buying 7K at 32,400. And I told all my patrons exactly the day I did it. And I was even early. I did it on June 26th. And Bitcoin will go up and down a lot, right? But now, that 7K is in a nice profit. It's in about $2,500 in profit and continuing to the upside. Every time I drop money into BTC, usually it pays me back within a few months because I'm pretty precise about where I get in. And we could drop to 15K. I could eat my words. I'll buy more at that point, dollar cost average, and set myself into square even. And I honestly don't even care about the USDT price of Bitcoin. I just care about how much Bitcoin I have. That's all that I'm Bitcoin greedy, baby. I want as much Bitcoin as possible. All right. So, and why do we think Bitcoin would hit here? Because this is what's called the measured move. All right. This was the measured move of a falling wedge. Falling wedges break out 68% of the time. That was a textbook breakout on the daily. Now look, the daily is overbought. Now it's getting to that point where, you might get a few little pumps throughout the day, but the daily is overbought. So what does that tell me? Well, we're going to have to pull back to some type of support. So we're going to look for daily support now. We hooked up the weekly support. Now let's look for daily support lines. And you can see right now, I'm just going to put this out too for weekly support with fibs to the patrons. In case anyone's working right now, not everyone gets a chance to watch the stream. That's why I give you guys the information right to your phone, to your mobile phone, through Telegram every single day, guys. What a beautiful app Telegram is, man. What a beautiful app. It really empowers the people, really helps out. Unbelievable. BTC, USDT, weekly support lines, and resistance lines. Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. 150 people. You guys are awesome, man. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very, very much. 182 people. I misspoke. How dare I? This is faked out, guys. Sell it before it dumps hard. You're the same guy that told us this. If Bitcoin is below 39.7, it's dumping to 50 MA on the 1 hour. If we have a cyber attack, how low can Bitcoin fall? It won't fall at all. It will get stronger because it'll be the one thing that won't be hurt by the cyber attack. You'll see Bitcoin will get stronger. Then the news come out that Bitcoin wasn't affected by it, and then it will get even stronger. So that actually will be, I don't even want to talk about it, but it could be a good thing. Yo, Bears had months to make gains. Your window is closed. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, D. Harrison. Appreciate it, man. Multiplayer. I'm JK for fun. Yeah, shout out to everyone here, man. Let me get into the chat. I was so into what I was doing right now. I even I was just in the zone for a second, guys. Hardcore into the zone, I must admit. We're going to get into daily, weekly support. So much for my 19K BTC. I mean, you never know, Rodney. You never know. You never know. It would have been sweet. You never know, though. You know, it's not over yet. 6 minutes is going to drop to 38.6. Yeah, hey, lifers, needs to cool off. What's good, everyone? Yeah. Close looking below 39.7. It's dumping on the 50 MA. If we have a cyber attack, hello. Yeah. It's a fake out, guys. Shout out to everyone here. Metahero from Ryan Lee. Thank you so much for the super chat. Metahero. One super chat coming on in there. Thank you very, very much. What's good, everyone? Without your winner attitude, I would have sold long ago. Thanks, bro, for the winner vibe. Shout out to Fahe Fohei. Thank you, man. Have you seen the bearish divergence on the 4 hour? Let's take a look at what's going on with BTC. Well, BTC is going to dump. The daily's overbought. You don't really need to, like, I want to give you guys overall pictures. Like, the overall picture is we did beautiful. We had a 2-day pump that was unbelievable, right? Look, Bitcoin has a 4-day pump, a dump, 4-day pump, a dump, 2-day pump and a dump, 2-day pump. And yes, this could be a fake out to 42K, and we could dump all the way back down to 25K. And we go into some bearish times, right? The weekly suggests nay. The weekly suggests that it's been played out already. We've had, dude, this was a 1, 2, fake out back. That was the fake out. Then they got you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 weeks, bro. We've gone through 3 months of pain, man. I mean, and we're all still here. I didn't go anywhere. I just traded right through it and continued to make gains. There was gains to be had. There's still gains to be made. And you know, this lesson, this taught me a lot. I learned a lot in this area. Earnable. One claim button on the website. Shout out to Earnable. We'll take a look at Earnable. We went over it a few times the other day. Shout out to the Do Your Own Research team. I appreciate you guys more than you would ever know. Go to Do Your Own Research, DYOR.info, right? DYOR.info, I believe. DROtoken.info. Had a super chat for Metahero in case you missed it, boss man. Yeah, I didn't know what he was saying. If he was just like shilling Metahero or if he wanted me to go over it. Make gains coming for people who are still here. Yeah, anyone who hung out, man, is a very intelligent individual. They're going to end up very paid. Very, very paid. So look, this is Do Your Own Research Token, a group of people that want people not to get burned anymore, right? Please refresh the page. Can't see the market cap there anymore, which we need to see there. 129,000, hovering above that. We can't seem to get it above that. Want to get this butt. 14 cents for one token. Not too bad. All right. BNB price. BTC price. Yep. 10.25% burned. 0.1446. 2,000, 3,000 Bitcoin moved into Coinbase today. People want to buy altcoins maybe? Dive deep. Metahero, please. Ryan Lee. Metahero is going up and not coming down. I've got into Earnable too. Top team. What a chance to meet them here. Hi, guys. Shout out to everyone here, man. Shout out to everyone out there. The Earnable team. I think 1inch is going to come back. I do believe you'll hold on 1inch, but now they're giving out all those coins. We have had 7 days of green. The last time Bitcoin had 8 green days in a row was December 2020. I don't know if that's... And we don't have... That's not... Hold up. Who just... We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Today would be the 8th day. 1, 2, 3. Maybe he's right. I think he's right. 8 days? I feel like we've had 8-day pump, but maybe not. Anyway, after a pump of this nature, highly likely Bitcoin is going to take a little bit of a retrace. It got rejected by the previous high. It happens every time. You know? Looks like we did hit 41K, which I didn't really notice, but we did. We must have done it like not too long ago, like in the middle of the night. Yeah. So we hit the all-time high. We hit the all-time local high right there. Beautiful. I like to see that. You got to hit it, and then you're going to get rejected by it. Now, as I told you before, everyone's freaking out. Take a deep breath. And how many calls on average do we get for the $25 a month package? There's no such thing as $25 a month. That does not exist. That was the first week I ever started, and then I realized how much money people were making, and I said, no way. I had family and friends tell me you were out of your mind. My aunt still sat me down, and she said, you were charging way too little. She's like, you need to charge $200 to $300 for what you're doing. She did. She worked at a mutual fund. She looked at me. She said, you're providing way too much value. He's like, the normal person pays a financial advisor way more technically and gets way less. It's like just a comparatively how much you're making people and how much you're teaching them in comparison. But I said, I don't care. I just want to help people get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll figure it out later. $25 a month, bro. Come on, man. I wouldn't be able to do any. I wouldn't be able to live like that. Like, I wouldn't be able to live. All right? Is that tweezer tops as well? Slight tweezer tops. Yep, tweezer tops. And tweezer tops every single time. Dumpage. Massive dumpage. So let's take a look at the 1 hour. Not too shabby now. This is now a heavy line of support and resistance right around here. We're also touching the 21-day moving average, and we're oversold on the 1 hour. This is where I like to long BTC. So let me show you what's happening. Here comes a trade for Bitcoin. Second I open my mouth. Again, none of this is financial advice. This is my idea of a trade. Not, I'm not telling anyone to do anything. You do whatever makes you happy in this life. You don't listen to Papa Crypto. You do whatever makes you happy. Papa Crypto, that should have been the name of the channel. Papi Chulo Crypto, man. So look it, man. We got a 30 minute, man. And we're going to go to the outside, man. I take you to the top, baby. I take you to the top, huh? Everybody see a bad man, huh? I wasn't doing the Montana. I was doing like a, my Spanish accent. But check it out. Bitcoin breaking up on the 30 minute. Let's take a look at the 1 minute. Yo, ¿tú hablas español? Yo hablo español. Yo estudio español para 6 años en la escuela. Yo sé mucho palabras, man. Yo no sé. So look at this. We need 50 people to hit that like button. Shout out to Stack McChange. Thank you for saying that. Let me read that comment. We need 50 people to hit that like button. That's Riddick, $25 a month. Hello, señorita. LOL. English, please. 0. Muy bueno español. Sebastian Macereno. Sí, señor. Yo, ¿cuántas personas hablando español en la YouTube channel para mirando CryptoLifer? ¿Cuántas personas mirando CryptoLifer en YouTube? I love you guys. So check it out. Here's a call for BTC. All right, this is my idea right here. Has a bit of a long pole, kind of wait till I hit that 21-day moving average, extend it something like this. I could see it breaking to the upside and hitting about $9, 9.48% gains. This is extended up to about 43,000. Another thing that no one's talking about, besides the CryptoLifer, is that this was a pennant that broke to the upside. It was like this. Okay? This pennant itself has not hit its target. The target for this pennant is literally all the way up here at about $48,000. So, if this pennant plays out and this long leg ends up making a long leg to the upside, it's probably going to break to the upside. Now, what we have to wait for, 4 hours also low and could extend itself. So wait for the 4 hour and the daily to pump, which I believe will get a little bit of a movement there. Could be double bottoming, but we're not low enough on the stochastics. We could double bottom here. We're getting a little bit. I see us poking back up. Warren equals angry granny. Venga, haha. Ace en español. Appreciate it, man. Es muy guapo. Corey Luang. Oh my gosh. That's making me blush now. Craze trades, $25 a period when I clicked on Patreon, so relax. Sorry, man, Japan. It's all good, man. Shout out Japan Trader. Appreciate you, man. It's $99 a month. $99 a month is the service, and you get multiple trades. And and I'll coach you too. I'm going to teach you how to take the trades, teach you how to find the trades, teach you how to make these moves yourself. You're going to be around progressive, happy people that are pushing forward every single day, and that's the point of the show, and that's the point of the channel. So as I showed you, this is just a little dump fake out here. Try to fake people out. They're getting a little loose liquidity. They're just grabbing whatever liquidity they can find up and around the areas. But it doesn't seem like they can break this previous support line right here. Shout out to Ryan Lee. Deep dive on Metahero. Is this a rug pull or a gem? We'll take a look. I just got to finish Bitcoin. Super important we go over Bitcoin, because if we don't, the rest of the day we'll just we won't really know what to do with the trades. All right. So here's the first idea for BTC. Stop loss below the previous low. Has to go a little lower than that, like right around there. I'll take that. We also have the 21-day moving average catching the price. We also have the stochastics extremely low. I will trade the 1 hour for a BTC. I like what I see here. I won't listen to the FUD, and we will move forward. I'm going to send this to the Patreons, the BTC call. So here's the call. I usually almost every single day give you a Bitcoin trade. Every single day we trade Bitcoin, and I usually give it to you for free. Okay, so moving forward, I'm going to copy paste this. This goes to the Patrons. Appreciate you guys so much for coming in every single day. I'm very blessed to have each and every one of you. I was tired yesterday, and I don't even want to mention that. I'm gonna push my head forward and move forward like I do every single day. Okay. Boston, haha. Shout out to everyone here. Shout out to the Crypto Whale Watchers. Shout out to the Crypto Vita. Earnable is great and healthy. Axie is going to pump soon. I got Axie on, you guys. We gave you the call for Axie already. It's already floating around in the channel. Okay? My Patrons got the call. If you're a Patreon, they got the call. Shout out to Jason Malik. Thank you for the calls. Money rolling in. Patreon has been a godsend. Hit the like button. Fam. Shout out to Jason Malik. Much appreciated, man. Nice to see you taking a tutoring session, getting busy with me. And let's put him out there on the big screen here. Jason, man, thank you so much for everything. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming into the live stream. I do what I can to change your life if I'm changing your life. Thank you for the calls. Patreon has been godsend. Hit the like button, fam, yo. Jason, man, I appreciate you, man. Deep dive Metahero. It's a rug pull or not. We'll take a look at Metahero for you as well. Shout out to everyone that threw in a super chat so far. Really appreciate it. The super chats go a long way. They help me stay sustainable, and I really, really appreciate it. Money gets put back into the channel and really helps me do other things for you guys. And, you know, it just really helps the channel. Okay, so now, why do I like this trade? Because I love getting on the Stokes when they're super low. And this is good for all the other coins. USDT pairs are going to pump too as well. So I'm going to be deep diving for USDT pairs through my Patrons. I'm going to find all the hot gems for you guys. And after the stream, you're going to probably get a slew of trades. So guys, look out for that. Look out for that. Join the Patreon. I'm telling you right now, it's where it's at. It pays for itself. I work way too hard to make sure that you guys get paid. That sounded cool with the mic, right? Okay, so moving forward. Okay. Hey there. Okay, so moving forward, let's see what's going on with the chat. 211 people watching. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Okay, so what are you doing? Serve us from Mavra Lifer, you sound like you should work at the skating rink. Have to pee now. Hope to use free tips to make cash for the Patreon. Isn't ETH in a rising wedge? Magic water. Japan opened up ODL corridor and says it's just beginning. Bullish news. Yeah, don't spoil it. I got you, man. No, I was super excited about XRP. Actually about to text you this morning. I was like, XRP, man. Bitcoin could possibly be in a big rising channel since the second to last previous high on the 1 hour. It could be, yeah, like this. I agree. But that's like this. What are you saying like this? And it's always going to be in some type of rising channel. I agree. I mean, some could say that it already broke out of the rising channel. Like this, see? Or it's trying to break down out of it. But remember, those are how parabolic runs begin. All right? I see this in a bull flag breaking to the upside. That's what I see. I can see it in a bigger channel too as well that broke down. But these break down and can break back up in again. I've seen that as well. But I appreciate your TA, and you know there's some incentive to this idea. It could be like this, actually. Actually, this is the rising channel. Look, we found the channel. Here it is right here. And even this channel suggests we're going to go to the upside. We hit the bottom of the channel. Look. So your idea actually just coincided with my idea. Beautiful. And a break to the upside. Either way, highly likely Bitcoin's breaking to the upside. I'm telling you right now. Very, very bullish. Crypto Lifer has spoken. We'll see if I'm right or wrong. You never know. Why would you be shorting right now? I wouldn't be shorting right now. I'll tell you when to short. When the 4 hour comes up here, this is the shorting strategy. Here's the next shorting strategy. We're going to boom up. You're going to look for support and resistance. And this is all you do is you wait at certain areas. Like here, if we hit 40,396 and we get candles that can't break above it, you begin to short. You always want to short previous highs. Like when we hit that previous high and we couldn't make it, once you saw the candle couldn't close above it and it dropped, you open up a short immediately. Okay? We shorted Bitcoin multiple times last month. What time do the regulations come out today? Usually the minutes are around 1 to 2 o'clock, something like that, right? So Bitcoin's bottomed here. I think temporary bottom 39.5, ready to bump to the upside. Watch your USDT pairs. They're about to go on a little bit of a rally. So here's the call for BTC, ready to rock. All right. Let's look at my Lattice token. I want to see what she's doing and what she's up to. And then I'm definitely going to get into Metahero for your $20 super chat. I have not forget. We got you, my friend. We got you. So Lattice, look at this. Lattice was in a falling wedge, inverted head and shoulder. I gave you Lattice. I talked about Lattice numerous times. Call for Lattice booming to the upside. That's another beautiful call for Lattice. So Lattice booming, doing its thing. And now look, it's forming heavy support off of the 200-day moving average and moving to the upside. I talked about Lattice, remember? And when it boomed back down here to that 70, 86 region, I just keep being like, man, that is your buy zone. Look, inverted head and shoulders. There you would buy the breakout with the stop loss below the shoulder. It never looked back. It would continue to go to the upside. Now look at Lattice token. We also went over this on Token Metrics. We know other people are reviewing it. They're getting a lot of love from this coin. They're getting a lot of action from it. The cup and handle says it's going to continue to the upside. You just jump in Lattice token and you ride it, my friends. You ride it. That's the plan of, that's the name of the game, right? I find cup and handles and I ride them to the upside. That's what you got to do, all right? The music stopped on me. I'm trying to find it. I always have trouble finding the music, man. Please don't stop the music. PolkaEx coming out today. Big news. Want you guys to know about that. Let me show you something that I want to talk about here for PolkaEx. All right? I got a link that I want to click, and I want to talk about PolkaEx real fast. If I could find my music again. Where is my music? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. As the adrenaline pumps, we keep it moving every single day. This is the most adrenaline pumping stream you will ever come into. I'm here to bring you into the cryptocurrency world, into the cryptocurrency space. I also, for $99 a month, have the greatest Patreon on earth. I will teach you how to trade. I have a beginners and expert room. What do you get when you join my group? Everyone's like, what do you get? It's not just a calls group. It's not like that. There's other calls group that give you nothing for what. Right here, you get multiple calls a day. I gave you multiple calls that have broken to the upside. I gave you Kava, booming up 22%. Thank you. I gave you congrats, 40% on Ferrum Network inside of a cup and handle. Boom, right? It keeps coming. I gave you sand on the 4 hour, about to break to the upside. It does not matter. I keep it going every single day. I gave you Rev. It is now up, booming in a cup and handle, about to boom out. I see these patterns very well. I find a lot of them. I can scan the market in about an hour and find at least 10 to 20 trades that I think are highly profitable. I do it every single day, unless the market is just hands off, and every once in a while, like that day there was no volume, you take a break, you take a moment, you reflect. You don't always have to be into a trade. Right? And these are the people, man, workstation almost done. This is what people do here, man. Pumping every single day, getting moving. This is what I love, man. I love this. Great workstation, man. Shout out to all my crypto lifers up there. You guys are doing amazing. Okay, so this is what you get. You get a beginner's room, a beginners and experts room, where beginners and experts mesh and teachers teach. This is called a flag or a pennant, but it's also a descending triangle. We will see. This is Jose Patricio. Always helping people, always talking, always showing people what is happening in the cryptocurrency space. Guys, my Patreon will blow your minds. It'll blow your minds. Then I also give you the calls. Then you also have a 99 room where you can just hang out with the people that pay $99 a month. It's a cool little $99 room. Then I have a billboard room where I'm posting news, everything that's happening, and talking about what's going on in the market. All right? We even have a Uniswap room where we update things going on Uniswap and bring you in. And when Binance Smart Chain got crazy, we have a Binance Smart Chain room as well. Also have a micro crap coin room for all these little poo coins. I just throw some ideas in there if you want to take on some heavy risk and you know, high reward, high risk on a micro cap. So amazing community. Jump on in, guys. Jump on in for $99 a month. You will not find anything better. 179 likes, 226 people watching the live, man. Super excited today. What an amazing day to be alive. So LTX pumping. This is Lattice token. All right, it's in another cup and handle. Almost every one of these, I found as many cup and handles as I could, and I played them to the upside. This was the week to make a good killing. I'm telling you right now. And then Bitcoin played out, and we tracked it well. So thank you to dear Lord. Thank you for everything. What a wonderful week we had. We got paid. I always pray for my abundance. I also pray and be thankful for my abundance. I'm consistently thankful every single day. And with that comes abundance. I also got labradorite, which is a beautiful gemstone that twists and turns. When it turns to like a blue, shiny blue, it looks dull until you really move it. What a beautiful stone. I keep it all the time. And you know, it supposedly keeps your chakras from having leaks, keeps your energy high. And you know, I always had really good energy anyway, but you know what? Why not keep it around? Labradorite up in the spot. And 2 Patrons told me about it, and they were like, man, this is something you definitely want to get down on. Okay, so moving forward. Look at this. LTX booming. Down, down, down. It's back down here. And we're low on the stochastics. This is where I like to long. Call for LTX right now, booming to the upside. Also, the bigger call is still in play. And look, you get to hide below the 200-day moving average with an 8% stop loss. To me, that's a beautiful sign. More highly likely that you won't get your stop loss hit. Based off this, and I've seen this many times. Like, I've traded many times underneath the 200, and I've watched the 200 take care of me. I mean, that's about a 35% gain right there for Lattice. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Risk 8%. Okay? To gain 35%. Beautiful trade right there for Lattice, right? You put 10K in here, you know, that's what I'm thinking of doing. I end up making 3,500, and it might take just a week and a half, and I only have to risk 800. If I hit the 800, oh well. If I made this trade 10 times and I lost it 7 times, watch this. If I made this trade 10 times and I lost it 7 times, that's why I want to teach you about proper risk management. A lot of people are throwing calls and signals and talking about how they trade and this and that. I don't even know if they are sustainable. I don't even know if they stay in the game long enough, right, to fill their car with a tank of gas. Let's see what's happening right here. If I made this trade 10 times and I lost it 7 times with 10K, that would be 7 times $800, okay? I would lose $5,600. But if 3 times I won this trade, 3 times, 3,500 times 3 minus the 5,600, I would still make $5,000. You see what I'm saying? Because the risk-reward ratio is 4-to-1. And I find trades like this all the time. And honestly, I don't win 3 out of 10. I've won 15 of my last 21 trades. Showed it on the live stream yesterday. I could show it again. I don't like to brag. It's not about that. It's about the idea that we do this every single day, and you can do it too. I was someone who worked a night shift. I was depressed. I had ADHD. I had every reason why I could not accomplish figuring out how to do cryptocurrency. I had every reason why. Let's get those likes up, says XRP Muser. Let's get those likes to the upside. The like button is ready to rock from Tony McFarland. Thank you very much. I'm just reading the comments. That's what the comments. People, the comments want the likes, guys. Do what you're supposed to do. Anchor pumping. Comp looking fair to be good on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. Guys, I think a lot of coins are going to start pumping right now on the 1 hour. Highly likely. LTX token on KuCoin looks ready and poised to blow. All right? When the market starts to trend, we start trading these trends to the upside, and I'm telling you, an uptrending market is unbelievable. If we trend all the way up to 100K, this will be one of the funnest 6 months we've ever had, okay? Okay. Awesome. Someone just hit me up, really smart person. They said, you know, I see you have a YouTube channel. Would you like to get rid of all the scammers in the comment section? We have a service that will do that for you. I mean, what a smart service. Like, if it ends up being a certain amount that's worth it for me, of course I'm going to pay that man to clean out that stuff every single day or use an algorithm to do it. Whatever he's going to do, pretty smart idea. What a smart businessman. I like this guy. He's a hustler, you know. I hope he's not trying to take advantage, but it doesn't. We'll find out. We'll get to the bottom of it, but it seems cool so far. LTX, man. Lattice. Lattice token, baby. I like this call right here for Lattice. At a bean. At a bean, baby. And you can get this puppy on KuCoin, on the Kook. On KuCoin. Get this puppy on KuCoin and get loaded, get ready to rock. The Patreon just got another call sent in. If you're working, if you're somewhere, you get a call right to you. So when I said to him, I said, this is a great idea. I'll promote you for a discount. See how I just did that? I just monetized and used some leverage of my channel immediately in the business decision. Always use leverage, man, every single time in every business decision. Use your leverage. Think about it. Well, he wants, he found me because I have a channel. He wants to promote a service. Well, I use the service and I'll promote it. Could I get a discount? Right? Aha. Such a good business plan. Okay, so check this out. I like this call here. I like Stella Lumens now. Stella likes to follow XRP. Remember that. Despite the ups and downs and the back and forth, Stella does like to follow XRP, dude. So kid, XRP kid. Yo, we gotta have an XRP episode, dude, again. XRP episode, dude. Maybe I don't know, soon. I'm going to we could do it. I guess I'll be at the vineyard. We could do it together at the Vin. So check it out. This is what I see happening for Stella Lumen. Now, the 1 hour, like everything else, is a little high, right? That worries me. You got two support lines. You have another support line kind of forming here too as well. Something like this. Did it break down and back into the pattern? It's an idea. And is it holding new trend? And I've seen something like this occur. And it also is at support and resistance lines. Resistance, broke above and support. So you could almost say this. We could do one of two things. There's 100 ways to look at trades, guys. It's all about you. You bend your mind. You make the trade. That's what people don't realize. It's like super creative chart. So look, this could be the chart. And it was a fake out, broke back into the pattern. Fake out, now it's retesting top trend line. Very interesting. But when it settles, this is looking like a nice trade. There's better trades out there at the moment that give me more signals because their 1 hour is a lot lower. And that's why I'm not going to jump on it. But I think it is going to pump like everything else. And it is definitely a bit of a cup and handle as well. Okay, cool. BLZ. Why do I like Bluzelle? It formed a giant double bottom here. Some would say shoulder, head, and shoulder, but it got negated. It broke off the top there. Let's take a look at what happened with Bluzelle. This is a cup and handle that didn't do its thing yet. See that? This trade did not work out. We lost it 9%. So not every trade goes well. Not every trade. It's hard to find one that doesn't because majority of the time it works out pretty well. But that one didn't. Look, rising wedge broke to the downside. And it wasn't a rising wedge. It broke down. And it even came and retested the edge. And then that would have been a beautiful short right there. The retest of this top trend line. Okay? And there is diagonal trend too. Diagonal trend is important. That's called a bump and run. It bumped and it ran right off the diagonal trend. Bump and it runs right to the downside. Okay? So we need to break above this diagonal trend line as well for this to remain bullish. Okay? Now, what do we see going on? Well, there's double bottoms forming. We see a lot of interesting stuff here for BLZ. And then we're going to get into Metahero, all right? And total too as well. I believe it's forming a bit of a bull pennant right now as well. Could even be getting Shoppa like this, something like that. Okay, so moving forward, look, BLZ could pump to the upside. Possible idea here. It seems to be retracing on the 1 hour. And I'm telling you, every USDT pair is going to pump. Every USDT pair is going to pump. What I like about it is my stop loss is below the 200-day moving average. You don't always get this chance. Eventually, when we get up here, the 200-day isn't part of the game, right? And there's other ideas. So this is a cool play. Like, this is a cool part in the market when coins start to break from their lows. This is a very special time in the market. Honestly, there was a cup and handle here. I didn't see it at first. There's just almost always one. You just got to find it. And if you can find it, you play it right. And if you play it right, you don't get a stop loss that gets hit because it's just like the cup and handle usually is the last stop. The handle usually is the last stop. See, look, last stop. And where was the last stop? Right there where we hit the 200-day moving average, right? I can tutor you how to do this. If you really want tutoring, I can do it for you. We can meet one-on-one and I'll help you out for $99 a month. For $99 a month right here. I will tutor you guys right here. Hit this link. It takes you to my exact schedule and I'll hook you up. I am taking a bit of a hiatus from tutoring for the next 1 week. I got some family stuff going on. But after that, I'll be out, and I'm always about, look, you want to see me on the 19th of August? Click this link. You want to see me at 2 o'clock? This is New York City time. So go up here and write like, oh, I live in Portugal. Hit Portugal NYC time, and it's going to say, like, the local time in Portugal is 4:30 a.m. right now. And you're like, oh, well, it's 11:20 a.m. for him. And sometimes it's tough, it's difficult, but you'll get there, and you'll find out the time. But jump on in if you want tutoring. If you want to be able to make cup and handles, find out this, do your support and resistance lines. I'll get you going, man. I'll give you the tools to get you to be able to do this yourself. And then if you join my Patreon, so technically, I think if you took 3 tutoring sessions and joined the Patreon for the year, it's $1,300. Yes, some people say that's a lot of money. From what I've seen out there comparatively, and it's a year, you get to stick with us for a year. So you get 3 tutoring sessions, like, which most people I think take 1 or 2. 3 really solidifies you. That's 3 hours long of getting in there, and we can piece them once a week. So you let the stuff digest. And while you're doing that, you're taking the calls. You're in the room. You're learning. Then you're in the beginner's room, and the experts are hitting you all the time. Hey, did you learn this? Are you looking at that? Did you find your divergences? That's not right. Your divergence is on the bottom, but it's bearish. You need to put it on the top. This and that. And that's going to really get you guys going. All right? So it's about being part of a progressive group with a good guru, good leader. I have good energy, good vibes. I want everyone to succeed. That's what it's about. I could die tomorrow. So I try to give you guys as much as I can today because I truly believe I could die tomorrow. Went through a glass door, saw my wrist open up, bleeding all over the place, ran to the hospital holding it, had to yell and kick the door open and say, guys, I'm going to die. Like, if you don't help me right now, I'm going to bleed to death. And scariest moment of my life, when I saw the blood coming out, like, I talked to God. Like, I had God in my head, and I said, God, like, is this the day? Like, is this going to be it? This isn't happening. Like, as it happens, you can't even believe it's real. You're like, and it just kept coming and more blood. And like, some dude came out of a store and he grabbed a shoelace and he took his shoelace off and he tied it around my arm. And then he started giving me cloths and he's like, push on it, hold it as much as you can. We got the ambulance coming. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if I'm going to make it, man. And I started getting wheezy and I started getting like lightheaded. And I was like, dude, the bloods keep coming. And like, give me another rag. And we got through another rag. And now there was 5 rags on the freaking sidewalk and then rag after rag and blood after blood. I was like, I eventually pushed everyone away from me and started running away. And they were like, what are you doing? I ran away. I ran through the projects at 99th Street from 2nd Avenue in Manhattan all the way to 1st Avenue. I kicked the door open to the Metropolitan Hospital. And I was like, yo, I'm going to die. I'm going to freaking die. And I made it. I made it. And I'm still here, baby. I'm still here. Because of that, I cherish every moment of my life. Every day that you're alive is a beautiful, beautiful day, guys. These are tears of joy. But that was just, that made a man out of me. That made a man out of me, I'll tell you that. Let's get into my rev call. Falling out of the beautiful bull flag, but that's okay. That's okay. As I always say when I project, it's either making a flag or a falling wedge. One of the two. Made a pretty sharp falling wedge before. It kind of likes this idea here. Look at this. Seems to really like these sharp wedges. Boom. I mean, if it does the same thing again, and this is kind of, guys, this is forming a parabola. I didn't even mention this before. This is forming a bit of a parabola. Look at that. Very, very interesting. Interesting, right? Bounce, and then it bounces here as well. So resistance, support, support. And yes, this is highly likely to break to the upside, extremely getting oversold now. So if you missed Rev, if you felt like Rev wasn't, you got in and it was like, oh, it could have been more. Because we got in right around here, right? Here's another idea. Getting in around here on a wick, back down to support in this support region. Stop loss below the next support region. Why not? Because it already showed you that it held well right here when it bounced. Then you only need a 7% stop loss. I mean, this is starting to become a more advantageous trade than I realized. Now, the bigger trade is this cup and handle, getting to 26. 26 cents is where you want to go. That's where we're going, okay? That's the call. But the smaller call right now for Rev is this. And you got to use the fear. Right now, everyone's saying we're going down. You got to use this fear to get in, all right? And nothing's guaranteed. You could get stopped out. And as I showed you before, look at this trade, 7 out of 24. Let me do the math again for you. So I want you not to be scared if you lose 2 or 3 trades. You just got to keep showing up. If you lose 3 out of 10 of these, if you lose 6 out of 10 of these trades, 6 times 7.17, you're going to end up losing 43%. But if you win 4 of them, you're going to win 4 times 24.29. Okay? That's going to give you 97. You're going to minus that, right? By with the 48. Usually it holds 43. It gives you a 54 win rate. I mean, 54%. You still up 54%. You put 10K in this, you make 5K. I mean, or, if you trade 10K over, if that becomes your volume, achieving volume. So yeah, this is starting a parabola going to the upside. Look for this to do an Axie or something of that nature, because it's in the same kind of idea space, right? Let's take a look at what Rev is and what Rev does. Guys, I put a call out for Rev a long time ago. Just, breaking down what the company is. And it was on my top 10 NFT video that I made a long time ago. $48 million market cap. I mean, and it can get all the way back to its previous high at 54 cents. I mean, this thing is about to 3X. I believe it's going to do a sand. They're all going to follow kind of the NFT space. As long as Bitcoin can go sideways or stay up and not do a bit of a dump down to like 30 below, anywhere below that low again, which I think our next level of support is 36,000. And I don't want to see us break 36K. We stay above 36K, I'm going to be bullish no matter what on the weekly time frame, right? We got to look at a macro scale. Yes, the 1 hour and the 4 hour can dump on us, and there could be all these downs. But as long as we make a higher low on a bigger time frame, there's really nothing to worry about BTC. So the same thing I said is I'm not bullish until we break above 42K. So right now we're still in limbo. We're still in limbo space for Bitcoin. Limbo is okay. Limbo is good for altcoins. When Bitcoin stays in limbo, people get bored with Bitcoin, and what do? They run on into these hot coins and they start trading them up. So I want you to remember that idea that I just said. Look, cup and handle even here. You can see the cup and handle right there. There's your handle right there. Let's go to Rev's website and show you what's going on. Rev Motorsport. Get Rev now and enter the world of blockchain motorsport today. Powered by Uniswap. Connect your MetaMask. Look, Sandbox. NFT redemption starts. Check your earnings, REDB tokens, and Sand NFTs now. So you can redeem Sand tokens with Rev. So if Sand's pumping, Rev's pumping. You get what I'm saying? Rev enters physical collectibles. 30 unique redeemable watch NFTs auctioned for 56,000. Wow. That's pretty cool. Rev collectibles. Learn more. Play to earn. Each of the Rev pools exists to serve a primary need for the Phi Delta time ecosystem. But this allocation is not a cap, as Rev can be circulated in and out of Phi Delta time through utility and also earned in other future titles. Total supply, 3 billion? Okay, not too bad. Play now, staking, Grand Prix, track ownership. Rev is available on KuCoin, Uniswap, Bittrex, Gate.io, and I believe it'll probably come to Binance not too long from now. The team is docked. I can see who they are. I really like it. Got a big team. And Animoca Brands, man, it's a big deal. Animoca Brands is a leader in the field of digital entertainment, specializing in blockchain gamification and artificial intelligence technologies to develop and publish a broad portfolio of mobile products. Look, they got Atari, Genesis Block. I mean, dude, Rev is serious. I gave you Rev. It's kind of interesting. I gave you guys Rev. My channel, man, the information in the channel is insane. Absolute insane. Definitely go through the playlist and go back into my information. There's more. There's amazing info out in these other channel on the videos. I should re-put out some of these videos again and just kind of make a twist on them because they're hot. They're hot. So I said the 10 hottest NFTs that you need. Or is this here? And we talked about Rev. I just want to see the date that I went over Rev too. I want to kind of take a glance at it because I want to see how long I've been tracking these things. The top NFTs 4 months ago, and I'm talking about Rev. Rev token.
City. What I like about
Polka City. TVK I think is on the low right now, but it could pop. Flow is hot. Rentable is hot. Decentraland I'm talking about. And here's Rev, man. So I've been deep diving these coins, man, and then they come back in, and then when they come back in, I'm trading them again, and I know so much about their history, and I'm like, okay, I get this coin. I understand what's going on here. Hey, Lifer, our amp pumped. Still a good hold. Another one left. Thanks. Shout out to Crypto Greg. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 199 people watching, 198 likes. Get the likes up to the watchers, or could we hit 200 likes? It would be really, really cool. Here's another call for Rev, pumping to the upside. I like where Rev's about to go. This is a smaller trade, smaller idea. Look for Rev to come bounce off support, or just grab it if it bounces out and does a retest. You got two kind of chances to get into Rev, depending. Got to watch it closely. If you don't know what I'm talking about, join the Patreon, get a tutoring session, and I will fill you in, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about within 1 hour. You'll be fooled with all the nomenclature, exactly what's going down. It's on KuCoin. Okay, moving forward. The most adrenaline pumping stream in the day, man. Out there, man. Okay, so moving forward for the day, right? People didn't like my story about life and death. I thought people would really like that. It's a true story, man. True story. My favorite track, man. I just like playing it. It gets me going, man. It gets me going. My wife's not a fan. She says it's too, like, I don't know. But I just think it's so sick, man. You know? So, I don't know. We're going to take a look at AMP. Accumulate AMP for 3 years, Crypto Greg. Loved it. Very inspiring. Little Schmitty. Shout out to everyone here on the live, man. Thank you so much. Let me go back into the comment section. I just been on fire into the charts right now. A gem for sure. Have you heard about Earnable? Yeah, we like it. Check the CEO, ambassador for Celsius. AXS is going to pump soon. Earnable is a great and healthy, yes. Finally, my first tutoring session coming this weekend. Excited. Shout out to Lil Smitty. Check Earnable, please. Hermano, muchas gracias por señates. Te mando un fuerte abrazo y bendiciones. Mucho gracias, my friend. Mi amigo. Japan opened up the corridor, baby. Yeah, baby, yeah. What time to regulations? Because of you, I closed the short on 39.5. Thanks, man. Anytime. Me too, brother. I got fat bags of AMP. I can't sell it. Raise the volume of the beats. Okay, yeah. Thank you for saying that. How's that, Larry Parmley? Larry, you got a cool name, man. Is that from a movie or is that your real name? Loved it. Very inspiring. You look like Sean Bean. Who's Sean Bean? Now I got to look up Sean Bean. How do I look like Sean Bean? Are you kidding me? I guess a little bit. I don't know. I grew my hair long. I kind of looked a little like that. But his head's... He looks like a very bigger face than mine. I've got a small face. Muchas benedicciones. You guys are hilarious. Anyway, let's get back to brass tacks. Shout out to 3 commas. I use 3 commas every single day in my trades. Always looking for a trade, always getting down, always looking to get my money to make some more money. All right? I'm going to look for a live trade right now. What is the lifer going to take? Lifer's looking for a trade now. Lifer's looking for a trade. Alert for lifer, looking for a trade. I would like to be on Binance, so here we go. I scan the market like this. Lifer looks for something that's hot. XRP coming back to that previous support line. Looks like it's going to pop again from that area. Highly likely, because look, that is your previous rejection. Boom. Love to see XRP at 70 cents. And look at this. It was in a beautiful pennant. Boom to the upside. Metahero. Let's take a look at Metahero. I think we already went over Metahero a few times back in the day. I got to find a trade, man. I got to find a trade. I got to get paid. Metahero. Let's take a look at Metahero. All right. Market cap unknown. Okay. Volume doing well. Wow. It's pumping very hard to the upside, up 33% today on the Binance Smart Chain. Let's take a look at it on, it's worth 2 cents. Let's take a look at their website. Let's take a look at them on PooCoin. Is the music too loud for you guys? Or is it good enough? Let me know. CryptoBlade, yeah, BTC coming. How can I buy Smart Chain, bro? It's banned here in Texas. AMP gonna pump again. We'll take a look at AMP for you right away. Next gen deflationary reality utility token coupled with ultra HD meta scanning technology. Sounds like a bunch of mumbo jumbo, but it looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, this was the Metahero Meadow scanner. We went over this a bunch of times. 3D scanners, they come to your house. You got to set them up. Yeah. This thing looks really cool. I actually really like it, and I think it's amazing. In fact, I forgot all about it. That's why you got to get a whiteboard and write it down. Not sure what's up with the sound. Sounds kind of just give me a little bit of a hard time right now. I think a lot of people stream it, or it has a little bit of an issue. Move on to the next track. Even though it's my favorite track, that's kind of tough. Multi-gen deflationary reality token. So yeah, Metahero, man. Let's take a look at what this says on what it looks like on PooCoin. All right. Look at that cool little logo. That's pretty cool too. Let's take a look at what's going on here on KuCoin. On PooCoin. A place called PooCoin. A place called PooCoin is where it all began. Whoever would have thought? Unbelievable. So let's go on here, and we're going to paste that contract address that we just found, Metahero. Thing like it's been booming. You guys gave it to us when it was very, very small. We could have made a killing on this coin. We went over this. That hurts. That hurts. We talked about this coin on the channel like somewhere back here. And dang, I hope some of you guys got in. I went over this on the channel live. 93% gains. Oh, not too bad. I thought it would be up thousands of percent. Maybe it is, though, by now. Only up 398%. That's not too bad. Usually it's up like thousands of percent. And look, look at it. It fall TA beautifully. This was a beautiful pennant right here. Kind of bull flag. Broke out of the bull flag. You could almost make this a bigger channel too, like this. And say that it formed this. And that was an ascending triangle. And now it's breaking to the upside with more target ahead. Look at that. Metahero, man. Yeah, thank you for that. So yeah, to explain it, I didn't explain it. I went over quick. To explain what it is, guys, it's like this three-dimensional system that you put around yourself. It takes pictures about you, and then it makes you 3D. It can turn anything into a model. So you can turn yourself into a model. You can turn your cup into a model. And you can do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Metahero, really, really cool, man. Can't you use BSC? Yeah. Thank you guys for helping him out. Nord has no kill switch. I personally wouldn't get Nord. Better ones out there. What does a kill switch mean? I have ExpressVPN, the best. Making bank on Hero. I know, right? NordVPN is not that good. I don't think it is that good either, man. Check out CryptoBlade. Oh, that's what Skill is? Yo, Skill has been popping off the chains. 100 million. Yeah, 100 million market cap. And, oh, wow, it took a dump? Might want to get in it. This thing has been pumping hard for the last few days. People have been telling me about it. Pool going struggling a little bit. Okay, look at this. Okay, yeah. So it pumped nicely. And look, if you pull a Fibonacci, guys, these things respect fibs. Look, it comes to the 618. That's the 618. And I can't, even these coins respect the Fibonacci levels, guys. It's insane. The TA, someone say, oh, you can't do TA on these, but we've been doing TA on them as a group for a long time, and it has been playing out. It has been playing out. So there's your call right there. It's going to do this, and it probably bounce up and down and before it breaks to the upside. I mean, I like this. We can track this, but this looks hot. I mean, I'm hearing about this all the time. It got a $100 million. I can't believe it got a market cap that fast. Yeah. And I was told to get into this on the channel yet again. I was weary of Bitcoin. I was just tracking Bitcoin, and I wasn't ready to get back into the little microcap gem coins. 1,600% gains. All right. And there's more coming from where that started. Like, looks like you can get up more if you keep holding it. Again, none of this is financial advice, guys. Be very, very careful. And make sure you do your own due diligence for getting into any of these microcaps. High risk, high reward. Okay, high risk, high reward. All right, moving forward. ETH pump. Brave is reliable within the browser, but not overall. Beamon is similar too. Okay, Beamon. Okay, yeah. Check out the game. You earn skill from playing it. It's called CryptoBlade. That's pretty cool, man. ETH pump. Everything's going to pump with a USDT pair. That means ETH, that means Bitcoin, you name it. Creepy. CryptoBlades play today. The CryptoBlades game. Interesting. Configure your MetaMask, connect your MetaMask, hide the warning, buying BNB with fiat, watch the video. Once you have BNB, go to ApeSwap to obtain skill tokens, trade the skill, follow the tutorial to swap. That's it. Now you can create a first character. Any question? I'm going to do that. I'm going to create a first character in CryptoBlade. I'm going to show you guys how to do that, and I'm going to make some gaming ideas and some gaming videos in the next week. So that's on my radar for a gaming video. CryptoBlade. Let me write that down. CryptoBlade. Luna about to pop. Appreciate you, man. Harvey, you got to send me more, Harvey. You're like my top analyst now. Guys, welcome to the Harvey Kaplan trading group. No, I love you, man. Harvey's just such an awesome person. Been part of the group for four months now, if I'm correct. Has been beside the lifer since day one. One of the most supportive people when it all started, really. Jumped on in, was awesome, always positive, always a nice guy. Harvey, appreciate you more than you would ever know. It's people like you that make me want to keep doing this every single day. Thank you very much for the Luna idea. I bet it's about to pop. Let's take a Luna. Luna looking really nice. Let's move forward with what I see here. It's in an ascending triangle, okay? Shoulder, head, and shoulder, breaking the neckline. That is a shoulder, head, and shoulder as well. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about in case you want sure. We gave a call for Luna to go all the way to 971. Did it hit my target? Hit 984. It did hit my target, or 979. I was pretty spot on. Now I see it going up even more. We did get stopped out on that flag. Look, it flagged here. Got stopped out on the flag. But we played it down here all the way to the upside. Just tried to get in, people that missed it, I said maybe we'll flag. That was also a projection right after the bounce. We needed to see if it was going to come to lower support, which was a possible idea there. Little scalp on the 1 hour. So not every trade goes well. Not every trade goes well. But that's the thing. If every single one of my trades went well, I'd be a liar. No human being is 100%. It doesn't happen. So I have to be able to show you some trades that don't work for you to actually believe the group is worth it, because no one would ever not have a trade that didn't work out. Impossible. I would love to be 100% win rate. But you know what? With the way we trade and the proper risk management, it feels like it. It feels like it. Ascending triangle for Luna, running out of room, right? Extremely low on the 1 hour. This is where you trade. This is where you take advantage of the market. A nice pump to the upside for Luna is coming. Here's a call for Luna on the live. Stop loss below the 50-day moving average. Uses moving averages as your conditional stop loss. It's a really good place to hide out. See how the 50's creeping in there? So our stop loss is going to be at about 891. We're going to use that incentive. If you want to be extra cool, go even lower. Make the stop loss 7 points. Yeah, I like this because now we're below support and the moving average. And the 50 can now cross above and the 80 can now cross above. Very, very high incentive will move to the upside. Then you want to look at bigger time frames. 4 hours still has room to go as well. And the daily could double top up here. I've seen movement on the daily. That means momentum is still in our favor. It means it's getting towards the end, but it doesn't mean it's over. It's still in our favor. Luna pumping to the upside is highly likely. I like this. Another thing I want to show you too that's really, really interesting that my mind just saw, okay, is I saw this. This is a cup and handle inside of this channel. And that cup and handle wants to break to the upside as well. So you've got a bunch of incentive here inside of the TA. You got triple confluence. The target of this is out of the cup and handle as well. You would take the length of this and swing it out. And so this is highly likely to break out here. So you might get a little rejection there at that previous spot. So highly likely to play out. I like this call. Luna, USDT, Luna, man, getting back up to its highs. Once it cracks $110, that's like psychological area. I could see it doing some more damage. Doing damage is what we say here on the show. When a coin just pumps and pumps and pumps, it's doing damage, baby. It's doing damage. I even got a guy and goes, I hit the button, it goes, and there you go. I'm going home. It's getting towards the end of the live stream. That's Cartman. He's telling us. He's telling us, man. I even got Nelson. You gotta love Nelson, man. All right. Moving forward, thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys each and every day. What a blessing to be alive. What up, Lifer? I appreciate you. Shout out to JB. I appreciate you, man. Amp flagging and ready. Let's take a look at AMP, USDT, or USD on Coinbase, too. All right, so we got a call for AMP. It's still open. I put the call out, I think, last night as I was going to sleep. Call is still open to the patrons. It got rejected by previous high, and now it looks like it's coming back down, though. You see what I'm saying? Let's take a look at AMP, and let's look at the health of AMP. Let me rework my idea here. It is flagging. 1 hour does have momentum, but it's a lot higher than a lot of the other coins. And with that 1 hour momentum, it already got rejected by that previous look. High. So now it wants to bounce off support, which it did. So let's look at a smaller time frame. I think we're gonna see a flag in here. Yeah, see? This is now flagging on the 7 minute. And the 7 minute does want to pop. So watch the 7 minute to track AMP. All right. And, you could even trade the 7 minute if if you want to. Here's a possible scalp for the 7 minute. I like to find my risk reward ratio, though, and everything. Extremely important. Yeah, so stop loss. I mean, that's actually a really good trade. You could even go as low here, 5. That's not a bad trade at all on the 7 minute. Look at that. That's not even a bad trade. That's a scalp right there on AMP USDT on the 7 minute. 1 hour is halfway through the momentum. That's only where, check out CryptoBlade when you're free and let us know about it when you're live again. Thanks a lot. Much love from Iraq. Oh, guys, you guys the people behind it? Well, hit crypto_lifer. Hit me up on Telegram. Maybe we can work out a deal. Give me some skill, and I'll play it live on my live stream. Like, I'll schedule like a 20-minute time where I'll play the game live. And if you guys throw me some coins, why not? Like, we do a little cross promotion. Right? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think my subscribers would like that. I think it would be a win-win for both of us. You let me know. Hit me up at crypto_lifer. All right? Heading out for tacos. See you in the chat, lifers. Thanks, Sam. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. Appreciate you, man. 11:52. What a wonderful live stream as we pump through adrenaline pumping stream. Bitcoin up, rev up, NFTs, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, technical analysis. Nah, man, I wish, but I want to learn. I hear about it. That's why. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Earnable says, thanks, Lifer. Yo, Earnable, hit me up, guys. I like Earnable. Appreciate you guys. Can you guys throw me some Earnable, and I'll promote you guys. I think it's cool. I like to get free BNB. So crypto_lifer, hit me up again. And at Telegram, maybe we can put together a deal. I'll talk about Earnable each day. I'll spend a little more time on it and do a little cross promotion for Earnable if you'd like that. I think it's a good project. I like it. I'd like to get to know the team a little bit and see what's going on. And once I feel comfortable, and I vetted you guys properly, let's take a move. Ave Super Chat, thank you very much for saying that. Can you please check TLM before you leave? Yeah, we'll take a look at TLM as well. Let's take a look at TLM. Again, guys, big news today for PolkaEx. I really want to focus on PolkaEx right now. PolkaEx is big. Let me get this link on out. Polkadex, man. Look at their Medium article. What's happening today on PolkaEx? Let me tell you. Let me show you. 10,000 USDT user incentive. They're going to be doing I don't want to say the word because the last time I said the word, we had a bit of so I don't want to say the word. This word, you know what word I'm talking about, right? That word, right? Let me bring this down. I think you guys know what I mean. It's this word right here. But they're doing a big one, right? And it's going to be 10,000 USDT. They're going to be doing that. One PolkaEx is going to be 35 cents. Now, if you're new, if you got into, a lot of the crypto lifers got into the pre-sale or into the VC seed. We got into the seed round. We were one of the first people to invest in this project when they just needed, we were the ones who gave them the money to get started. We invested in the seed round, okay? And, so PolkaEx right now, and we're doing them right now. Guys, so check it out. That's why I love PolkaEx, man. So it's 35 cents on the IDO, right? You're gonna get the first 5 addresses that win, they're gonna get 500 USDT, and then you're gonna get 500 PKEX for each person. That's gonna be a nice giveaway, right? That's gonna be a nice incentive right there. Then 6 to 10, 350 USDT and 400 PKEX to each person, and then 90 people are gonna get 150 PolkaEx. So pretty sweet, man. All rewards in PolkaEx will be claimable from our portal within 15 days after the PolkaEx listing. USDT reward will be sent out within a week after the campaign ends. Okay? Visit the website, join the Telegram, announce the Telegram channel, follow them on Twitter, and follow the Medium. Also, you're going to have to do one other thing to be engaged or to win. Also, the higher number of referrals, the greater your chances of winning a spot in the top 100. Be pretty sweet. You basically win about like $800, like $700. I mean, not too shabby, right? And on how many people are going to go as hard as you? So if you go hard, so start the PolkaEx bot, right, on Telegram. That's all you got to do, right? See, look, we're going to do that live right here. So you start the bot live. What can this bot do? The bot will show you the various tasks, right? So you hit start, and then it's going to tell you exactly what to do. Task, refer, rewards, rules, and hit the Twitter retweet link and all that, and everything's ready for you, right? So right now, you join the Telegram group, you hit that, and you join the Telegram group, first off, right? And you go back, right? Then you follow them on Twitter, hit this, it'll open another link, follow them on Twitter, all right? Bam, I'm already following them, right? I better be. And then retweet the PolkaEx pin message. So now we're going to go here and we're going to retweet this message, all right? I'm going to say, guys, check it out. I'll retweet it again and say, and quote on it, be like, sick giveaway, 10K, right? Bam. All right. Now check out, now retweet the Polka, right? Now paste the retweet link in the Twitter button down below. Oh, so right here, look, so I did my retweet, okay? So here's my retweet right here. I hit it. I'm going to copy this. Now I got to paste this in here. It's kind of some work, guys. Retweet link. Paste it right there. Bam. Okay. That's been done. Okay. Task. Retweet pin message. Retweet the pin message now. Interesting. Wow. So look, copy text, go back to my spot here, hit tweet, bam. Too much, right? I can't retweet that. How could I retweet the pin? All right, hold on. I retweeted that. Okay. The more you refer, the higher. Click on the refer button to refer more people. Paste the retweet link inside the Twitter button. Oh, yeah, that's what I did. I pasted the retweet link. Yeah, that's what he means. Now, click the refer button and refer to many people. The more you refer, the higher. And then you click the refer button. All right. And right here, here's my referral link. I copy this, right? Copy link. Guys, sign up with my referral link. I guess I could win. I don't really want to be the guy to win, though, even though I would be highly probable to win. You know what? If I win, I'll give it to you guys. If I win, I'll give it to my community. So there. So if you guys help me win, I'll give it to my community because I don't need to be the one to win that. Like, I want you guys to win that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if I win, I'll give it back. I'll give it all back to the community. And I'll prove it, and we'll timestamp it, and we'll show all that on the blockchain. That's what I love about the blockchain. Like, everything's immutable. You can see exactly what I'm doing, exactly what's happening. Okay? So PolkaEx, man, doing a big giveaway, doing a big incentive, and do your thing. And then I can even tweet out this, right? And be like, pretty cool giveaway. Okay. So there you have it, man. That's how you do it. All right. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate you guys more than you would ever know. And yeah. Wow, we went through a lot today. We got to go over total too. I got to go over TLM and Aave on the super chat. All right. My baby Enjin is looking spicy. Let's take a look at TLM right now, and then we're going to take a look at Aave. TLM, man, one of the hottest coins in the game. All right. I could see this thing going up to $1 faster than you realize. Let's take a look at what we're seeing here. So watch this level for TLM. I said if it breaks this level, it's going to fly. And then I even drew this. This is crazy. Look, if I bring this over, it kind of matched what I said exactly. It's kind of creepy. This went a little lower there. I projected that exact idea based off support and resistance. Happening. And boom. So there's another call here. Watch this level for TLM. And boom, we were gone. Right? So I didn't actually give the exact call, but I basically was giving you the idea of what was going to happen, right? 77% gains. My gooshness. So now look what we see here on the 4 hour. It's got incentive to move on the 4 hour. I got two things to show you on TLM. I really like this. TLM's NFT space, man. Alien worlds. That's what it is. So get yourself involved. It's another gaming. Gaming's getting really hot. Gaming's getting really hot. People are starting to realize that it's the hottest thing out. It's the hottest thing out. Because it's NFT and gaming, man. I'm telling you, you want to be in the gaming and NFT space. You want to start understanding what that means to be in the gaming and NFT space. So look, highly likely to play to the upside. It's now bouncing off support region. Guys, I got like seven steps of confluence for you right now. Here it is. Look, previous support, resistance, right? Bounced off resistance. So it's bouncing off previous resistance right now. Beautiful thing. It has momentum on the stochastics. Really, really nice. The MACD looks like it's getting extended on the red, and eventually a pink is coming on out. So I really like that too. Earnable now, 13% BNB reward, highest on the market. That's crazy, man. You've already done the retweet. He goes amp, great call. That was your call, Greg, man. So TLM, right? So check it out. We'll take a look at amp in a second too, back to see what's happening. But I see this starting to pump. And what I like about this is this. Look, it's in a inverted cup, an inverted head and shoulder. So we got a shoulder, we got a head, we got another shoulder. That can break to the upside, right? So already you got an incentive there for a move to the upside, right? You see it. I see it there. That's confluence. Number two, we're bouncing, okay? Number three, I'm about to show you something else, all right? So there's the cup and handle for TLM. A bunch of ideas for these. That's why a lot of times I have to make video calls, because I need the video to make the call, because it's just like, it's back and forth, you know? So 16% to gain 78% again, ready for its next leg up to the upside. I like what we're seeing here. You could even be even more risky here and go a little. No, that's what I like. No, that's a good spot. 15%. You don't really need to be much lower than that. That's it. That's a 4 to 9 risk reward ratio. Looks very, very nice. TLM, man, about to do some serious damage and break to the upside. Watch TLM. Watch TLM very, very closely. AMP hitting that trend line. We'll take a look at AMP in a second. We'll be back on AMP. Hard to track the whole market. We need 7 analysts on live at the same time. I need 100 crypto lifers. I'm trying to turn all you guys into crypto lifers, each and every one of you. Sorry, I just realized that the AMP chart did not post. AMP, USDT. USD, let me get back to that. 7 minute. I am worried that it's having issues breaking that trend line. You know, that's why this is a smaller scalp on the 7 minute. But we'll see. Once it breaks the bigger trend line, anything is possible. Sorry about that, guys. Here's the link to my Patrons. If you're my Patreon, I just served up the link. Apologize for that. Okay, moving forward. We just talked about my baby there. TLM. This thing, I'm telling you right now, it's got legs at 30 cents. I'm just telling you right now, it's got legs at 30 cents. Another thing that I'm going to show you right now is, look, it's in a bull pennant right here. 7 minute bull pennant, right? Probably coming back down to the downside. Looks like you're going to be able to get it for 29.28, and then it's gone. And then it's gone. So TLM, man, looking very, very juicy, to say the least. TLM. Shoulder, head, and shoulder there. Look at this. I can't, like, this is some of the most confluence I've ever seen in my life. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Look at that. And we gone. Can you check Alchemix, please? Awesome show. Keep going. Shout out to Jordan Cadillo. My baby Enjin looking spicy. Let's take a look at Enjin 2 in a second. That trade's still rocking for us. And so what I see also here, so look at all the work we just did. It's absolutely insane. I couldn't even convey this to at one point. That's why people really need to watch the live, because the live really, really breaks it down for you. It shows you a lot of stuff. Okay? Now, here's the next idea. Like, as if we weren't done yet. We ain't done. Something like this is brewing right here. And we saw this get very, very busy with another coin recently, even Bitcoin. That's a bull pennant for sure, without a doubt. That's a beautiful bull pennant. Break to the upside. Nice incentive. Has a very long target for a bull pennant. All right. Extremely oversold. Like, extremely oversold at this point. Cup and handle as well. All right. Definitely a cup and handle. Ready to rock and break to the upside. There's your handle. There's your cup. Cup and handle broke out already. Starting to do its thing. Has a very large target way up there. TLM, man. Looking really, really nice. Looking very nice, to say the least. You want to be in gaming and NFTs for the next couple weeks. There's just something brewing with it, and it's hardcore. Previous low right there, 22% loss. You start laddering into this trade. TLM. I like what we're seeing here. I'm going to be jumping into TLM right now. Not going to waste no time. Waste no time. TLM. I'm going to start with I'm going to slowly ladder in for 10K. 4 times I'll buy $2,500 worth. 4 times in a row. Okay? Here's my first buy. Right? This is 3 commas. I use 3 commas every day to trade. It automates all my trading. It connects to all my exchanges in one spot. I can get to every exchange. I can get into any place I need. It's so sick. Coinbase, KuCoin, Gate.io, Binance, Binance.us, you name it. They got it. The biggest exchange is ready to rock. So, possible M pattern there too, but it got negated. So far has not broken to the downside. But, just something to think about. And possible shoulder, head, and shoulder on TLM. Now I see that. Interesting. Hold up. I see a new perspective. Hold on. Let me just see that for a second. Isn't that crazy? Look, shoulder, head, and shoulder on the 1 hour. Uh-oh. Wacky. How come I didn't see that before? There it is there. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder possible. Interesting. Well, I'm going to play the stochastics at that point and the MACD turning. Everything looking pretty nice to me. Do we have any divergence on a smaller time frame? We had it right there, really strong, and we broke up from it. And we got it right there again. Look. Oh my gosh. Look at this divergence. Tells you that's the bottom of the pattern. Right there. I mean, you got divergence on the 15-minute. At the bottom of the pattern. You can't beat this incentive. And also, look, there's a bull pennant here. Inside of the bull pennant. And that has a target. This is crazy. I've never done so much like inverted head and shoulder, cup and handle, bull pennant inside the bull pennant, falling wedge that broke up to the upside. I mean, support and resistance flip, resistance, bouncing off that previous old line right there, which was the head of the cup, which is usually a huge incentive place to long again. See the top of the cup, huge place to get back into a trade. Look at that beautiful cup and handle, man. And it's starting to form it. That's how cup and handles do. And it's forming the trend line of the cup and handle. I am just... The 4 hours halfway through momentum. And the 1 hour is ready to rock. What more do you need? My mind is telling me, Sam, what more do you need? What more do you need, Sam? To get into this trade. Just stay below that neckline, below those highs there. I think I can get away with about... What, an 8.71% stop loss? So here's the deal. Bitcoin looks healthy. Things are looking healthy. So we're going to put that 8-point stop loss to the T, to the exact decimal, 8.71. Everything matters in math. Everything matters in math. $79%. Yeah. And I'm going to look for some other support and resistance lines. Looks like we're going to have a little issue right here. A little bit of an issue right there. And let's see what else we got. And possibly right in the middle here. So, if I played small ball, meaning just took the first trade possible, okay, TLM, more zoomed in. Still be a beautiful trade at 42%. Oh my gosh. I mean, and it probably hit this previous high too and have a little bit of an issue. We see that a lot, but we already had that. Usually this is when it breaks past it. So I'm going to go for the 42% gains. I'm going to go all the way on this one for sure. For sure. And I'm going to add to this trade. I'm going to eventually have 10K in this trade, and I'm going to play with it for the next 2-3 days, maybe week and a half, maybe 2 weeks at the most. And I'm going to figure out how to make a bank on this trade. I'm going to use this trade, and I'm going to use this as my next AXS because I think it is. It's a very similar idea. And if you missed AXS, then you look for the next best thing. And this is what it is to me. So I'm taking this trade down. Live on camera. This is me getting it in there. Again, don't do anything I do in this channel. None of this is financial advice. And please do your own due diligence before getting into any trade or project, okay? And get yourself a financial advisor, okay? Now, we opened the trade. Liquidity took quick. It was very nice. Look how I set my stop loss and my take profit, my limit order, all before I even got into the trade. This is the beauty of 3 Commas. 3 Commas is wonderful. Follow them at Twitter, at 3commas.io. Follow me on Twitter, at CryptoLifer33. I'd really, really appreciate it. Want to get us to 2,000 followers on Twitter. I know you guys can push me to the upside. And beautiful day to be in PolkaEx as well. Okay. Okay, moving forward. Guys, I'm out of here for the day. Got some other things to do with my crypto lifestyle team. Got to tackle PolkaEx and get to the move, and we're ready to rock. So, guys, keeping it moving every single day, guys. And I'll be back. Let's take a look at Total 2 real fast. Earnable, baby. Shout out to my Earnable team. Can you check Alchemix, please? Awesome stream. My baby Enjin looking spicy. Let's take a look at Enjin coin. Enjin's another NFT gaming coin. You can see where this is headed today. You can see what things are doing. Okay? All right, so we got our 7%. We got rejected by previous high, which is what's supposed to happen. And then look, we made oh my gosh, Enjin coin looks wonderful. Shout out to my team, man. Yo, my team's getting so strong. I tutor someone a week later, the guy's on point. Smurvington, you're becoming an asset. I really appreciate it. Becoming an asset, my man. And like, if you see, everything's doing the same thing. Giant inverted head and shoulders. Like giant. Okay, let me show you this. Let me blow your minds. Shoulder. Giant head. Shoulder. I mean, look at that, dude. Tell me that ain't gonna blow like something you've never seen. Neckline to the head is the target. Enjin number 9. All right? I mean, look at that, dude. Play it just like you're supposed to play it, where you buy the shoulder. Wow, I'm excited to show you this. I see what no man sees. I go where no man goes. Therefore, I know what no man knows. See? It's like no reason not to put $2,000 in this trade and make $1,000 on it, like, and only risk $200, right? I mean, yeah. I like this trade right here. Also, it's gonna break out of that. I mean, this is insane. I like this trade a lot. This trade looks great. 133 on my 33, baby. All right, I'm gonna take a nibble on Enjin as well. These gaming tokens are gonna fly, man. These are gonna fly. ENJ USDT. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 218 likes. What a beautiful day to be alive. Thank you guys for everyone. After a great recovery from yesterday, I was exhausted. Look at my face yesterday. Like I was a mess. I was a mess, man. Let's be honest. I was a mess. All right. Smaller trade. There's a bigger trade and a smaller trade for Enjin. Okay. There's the bigger trade. I'll give you the small trade. Small trade is the length of this pole and a breakout here. Still a beautiful trade. There we go. Okay. I like this trade right here. I like Enjin. And remember, always have a stop loss. Bitcoin could do something crazy. Take you down. So we're going to take Enjin right now for 2K. And 2K, I risk 200, yeah. And if I go up, then yeah, I'm trying to make a K. I'm trying to risk 200 to make $1,000. That's the idea. Look at TLM though, shoulder, head, and shoulder. I mean, then you see that on the 1 hour. That's an insane head and shoulder. Like that's an insane inverted head and shoulder. Like look how clear it is, clear as day. But then I also see this one here. That's nuts. That's never happened to me before. Look at this, guys. I see a shoulder, head, and shoulder. Okay. And a double top. But then I also see a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. That's crazy. The battle of the head and shoulders to the inverted. I'm taking the inverted based on the stochastic. See, that's why I use multiple indicators, because then you look for confluence. See what I'm saying? But that's nuts. That's nuts. I walk around and see patterns all around me. It's just it's absolute insanity. Okay, so Enjin coming back down to the support line. It's getting low. Let's look at the 30-minute. Okay, 30 minutes looking healthy. Look at the 15-minute. 15 minutes high. Ooh. Sometimes I wait for the 15-minute to get low before I enter the trade. You know? But it won't matter. It shouldn't touch lower trend lines. But you could see this could even open up, though. But there's a smaller pattern in there that's getting busy. I like this trade. I'll risk 10% to gain, what, 500? Yeah, so 10% to gain 25, $2,000. That's not the best trade in the world. 2 to 3 risk reward ratio. Hold on. Gonna have to go for the bigger target if I go 10%. You see what I'm saying? And try to get $1,000, 40. You know. Yeah, for sure. Once it breaks above this line, we'll know. Okay. All right. All right, Enjin, man. I like this trade. I'm going to put 2K in it. It's funny, the live streams are my good time to trade, too, and then I can, like, do the rest of the day, you know? So I'm focusing on TLM and Enjin. I'm not going to overload myself with 100 ideas, right? I'm going to focus on TLM and Enjin. I've done a bunch of research today. I've put in the work. I know you guys seen us put in the work as a group. I put in the work. I know what I want to trade or what looks good. And so I'm looking at Enjin coin right now. And, you know, 2,500. 3,000. Stop loss below will be 10%. Okay, let me go back to the chart. Everything's based on the chart. 10.66. I'll put the 66 in, and 46.7 at 195. So I'll go for 45% gains. 45% gains. I'll take the bid or the ask. The ask at 133 or the bid at 329. I'll do 133 for good luck, man. Even though it's not about luck, it's about, you know, doing the work. It's all about doing the work. Okay, so let's recap the day right now. All right, hold on. Let's recap the day. We went over Bitcoin. All right. One more thing we got to do before I leave. One more thing I got to do. My obsessive nature is I got to go over total market cap. All right. Of all the altcoins and what's going on. And it's looking bullish, guys. Oh my God, it's about to break to the upside. It's above $1.53 trillion. And it's in an inverted head and shoulder, guys, and girls, ladies and gentlemen, men and women, kids and other kids, dudes and dudettes, crypto lifers and crypto lifettes, each and every one of you, crypto lifer transvestites, right? If you're binary and you do not assume any sexuality, crypto lifer binaries. So check it out. About to break to the upside. I see this going to $1.71 trillion. I mean, that's what it's telling me. And it's ready to rock on the 1 hour. So I'll see you guys in 3 billion. I'll see you guys at 3 billion. Like I'll see you at 3, I'll see you at 3 billion. That's looking really nice. So let's recap today. We went over Bitcoin. We talked about total, which is the entire market cap. We went over multiple coins. We honed in on NFT gaming spaces. We gave you multiple trades. Right at the beginning of the trade, we talked about AXS. Throughout the day, we showed you AMP. We showed you a bunch of different things that were going on in the market. Alchemix is something that someone wanted me to go over. Let me just finish up with that so I don't miss the super chat. Alchemix. Let me see what Alchemix is. Alchemix. We even went over a life and death situation where I almost died, and I told you that like the blood was gushing and got really to the nitty gritty. Yeah. Some people may or may not have been able to handle that. I do not know. Alchemix, Twitter, YouTube, Discord, Medium. Self-repaying loans, spend and save at the same time. Alchemix lets you reimagine the potential of DeFi, providing a highly flexible instant loans that repay themselves over time. The synthetic protocol takes a USD is backed by a future yield. Join the, what the? Generate, automate, redeem? Are you kidding me? DeFi built on Ethereum? Alchemix? Whoa. This is pretty insane. What the heck? Alchemix, huh? This is interesting, man. Reap, what? It's up 2% today, 296 bucks. It's got a market cap of 129 million, fully diluted, 1.9 million in volume today. Not too bad. Let's take a look at their Twitter. It's low. It used to be high. It used to be $1,700 a coin. It's now down here. I mean, this is quite interesting. I'm going to have to do a deep dive on this. This coin is quite interesting. It really is. Thank you so much for this call on Alchemix, man. This thing is insane. This is absolutely insane. Wow. I'm a bit blown away right now. Thank you so much for that call. And would I get into it right now? Let's take a look at it on the Ethereum. We got to go to Dex Tools. And then I got to get out of here, man. I got to get out of here. Try to... Oh, Dex Tools. The Pair Explorer. Jeju Doge down to the dumps. It was fun for a while. Will it come back with the market? We will see. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate you. AMP blowing up. Thanks for confirming. Let's take a look at AMP real quick again. I was a little more cautious than you for whatever reason. Don't know why. You have good calls, Crypto Greg. You don't play around, man. There it goes. Boomed up. So the 7-minute scalp starting to work. starting to do its thing. Already up. We gave you the call right here at the beginning, right here at the bottom trend line. You're already up on the trade. How much? Live on camera, we made you 2.93% so far. Again, don't do anything I do on this channel. None of this is financial advice. Like, I didn't just actually jump into trade and then it actually went up. That didn't happen. I didn't do that. So don't worry about it. It never happened. I am not a financial advisor. I can't manage my own money. I would never allow anyone else to manage my own money, because you know why? I'd walk in there and be like, dude, like, I made like 30%. You made me 30% a year? Get out of my face. Like, and you charge me how much? 4%, 5% to make 30% a year? Get out of my face. Look, double bottom right here. Beautiful double bottom forming on Alchemix. It's forming this falling wedge, which will break up 68% of the time. Only a matter of time till it decides to break on up. It's low on the stochastics, and it's also flagging, and the whole market's looking pretty bullish. You could see this flag break to the upside. Alchemix, man. This project looks pretty interesting. Wow. If I had to put a call out for it, it would be something like this. But there you have it. I mean, risk 8 to get 32. 4-to-1 risk reward ratio. Alchemix. It's also in a cup and handle as well. Everything seems to be in suit right now and in line. I'm telling you, when I see this, it tells me something's happening in the market. When I see a lot of cup and handles in a row, that's my incentive for a trend change. That's when I know things are starting to move up to the upside. Patterns don't work. It's just a coin. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? You must have been a payment account to trade AMP on TradingView. I don't trade on TradingView. You got to go. Make 40K on AMP this week. Made 40K on AMP this week, dude. That's sick. So sick. It's big money, Crypto Greg. Big money, dude. No joke. No joke. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. I got to get a PolkaEx video to my team, and we got to keep it moving. So thank you guys so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. I think he's joking. Paying up to 40% taxes and patterns don't work. I love pattern trading. It's crazy. Why are you so sour today, man? So pattern trading doesn't work, right? Okay. Hold on. So none of these gains were pattern trading? We didn't pattern trade? Well, how were we trading? What were we doing? How did we make this money? Was this all imagination in our minds? I don't know. I got to go. I don't got time for it anymore. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel. Now, Preston is usually always holding me down. I want to learn his stuff, man. It's just a coin toss. Oh, he is joking. He's joking, man. I've heard people say that, though. It kind of bugs me out. I'm like, why would they say that? All right, everyone. I'll see you guys on the next live. Thank you for coming on in. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. At the end of every live stream, we say crypto is life. So we're going to break it down. I'm going to get to the button here, and we're going to break this down, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for all the love, man. You guys rock more than you would ever know. I appreciate you guys. Say thank you for everything you got, and more will come your way. I'll see you guys on the next live stream tomorrow at 10 a.m. I am so blessed to be alive. And I'll see my Patreons at the weekly screen share tonight as well. So, guys, stay tuned for more. I'll see you guys in the Patreon rooms if you're my Patreons. Please join the Patreon in the link below if you like what you saw today. Get a tutoring session if you like what you saw today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. Crypto is life.